Hey everyone, it's Gina, and I thought I'd do a quick video on some odd products I bought this week. And I already did one video, so we're gonna kind of like part two, I guess, but I'm not gonna put part two because I always hate part twos, part ones, part fours, you know. So I went to American Eagle, and I always love their t-shirts. I think their t-shirts rock. They're great with just like jeans. Just throw them on with a pair of jeans and they always look so pretty. And a lot of times this time of year they have the $10 tees, and I love them because you can layer them. You can put like a cute little tank top like I've got on right now, like underneath something, and I just love them. They're so lightweight and they're great for summer because a lot of times you put a t-shirt on and they're really too hot sometimes for summer, and you really just don't want to wear a tank top sometimes, and you just really want a t-shirt. So yeah, so this one's just this gorgeous kind of a blue purple color, really pretty, like electric purple, kind of this blue purple. I just love it. It's just gorgeous, so cute. And I like them kind of big. I think I probably got largest in yeah, largest. I mean, I can totally wear medium. I just prefer a little bit bigger, just so it kind of lays instead of all tight and fitted. But I just love it. And this was just kind of this just a gorgeous fuchsia. And this one's really fun because that one is not near as much as this one, but this one has kind of like that faded effect, like a washed out effect in some parts. I just love it, love it. Okay, and then if you can see in the back, I got a juicer. I got a new juicer. If you've seen my lose 1 pound a day video, I think I juiced, and that juicer is really awesome, and honestly it's probably a pretty healthy juicer because it doesn't get too hot. And but I wanted something faster, and so of course I had to get the Breville. Yeah, so I totally got the Breville, and I got a really good deal. I can't remember how much it was. It was less than $200, I believe, at Macy's, and I'm sure we got a discount with their Macy's card and all that kind of stuff. But I had to grab that, and I've already used it today and madly in love with it. I'm sure I'll do a video for some juices in the future. Okay, so next product, I can't remember. Oh, I can show you that I went to Sally Beauty Supply. That was just so random. And picked up some hair dye, and I'll show you all what I used. This is the powder. And I always get like twice as much so that I don't always have to run back to the store. Cream hair lightener. And then I've already got the activator, the volume stuff in the bathroom already. So I usually get the big gallon of it when it's on sale. So it's usually like $5.99 or something for like a gallon of it if you catch it on sale. So it's awesome. All right. Next. This is okay. Teavana. Have you all ever been to a Teavana? Oh my gosh. Honestly, I sent some texts to my brother and sister and said never go in Teavana. This one was open for a day or two, I think. So when you first go in, they start giving you all these samples and you're madly in love with all the tea. And then they start taking you around. Now the girl that I dealt with really kind of got on my nerves a little bit because she was taking us to places and trying to sell us ridiculous products. She walks over, and before she even decided to show us some of these gorgeous pots, she starts talking about them a little bit. And instead of showing us like the smaller line and then a medium line and then the large line, she shows us directly to the most expensive pot there. So she takes us over to this gorgeous teapot with this little table and everything, and it's just so cute, and with all these little place settings and everything, and tries to sell us this set. And I said, well, how much is all this set? And I said, because I know some of these pots have to be at least $100 or more, because I've seen them in some of the wholesale stores. And she's like, oh honey, and she's probably a little younger than me, and she's like, oh honey, this is only it's just under $700. And I was like, honey, you are in West Virginia, and you know it. You're at the capital of West Virginia, and you know that half of this poor part of West Virginia is totally going down the drain right now. So, but we won't get into politics. But I was just like, honey, there's no way that you are going to sell us a $700 tea set. No thank you. I literally looked at her and I was like, you are like the worst salesperson ever. She was trying to sell us like a car in a tea store. So So instead of showing us one of these smaller pots and probably selling it to us, she totally turned us away from it, and I was like, okay. And then she keeps taking us all these gorgeous, yummy tea samples, which are really awesome. My daughter was loving most of them too. And then she takes us over to the canisters, which were really awesome. They were like $30-some, but I think, you know, that's what she probably should have took us to first, because we probably would have bought 2 of them. So then we were just kind of getting disgusted because she kept taking us to these crazy things. She even showed us this gorgeous Breville teapot, and I forgot how much it was, like $300 or something. And which was okay because, you know, I know Breville is an excellent brand. So anyway, we finally just kind of got a little disgusted with her because of the amounts of money that she was trying to sell us these huge expensive products. We finally said, oh, we'll just get some tea. So she takes us back to the tea where all the loose leaf tea is, and I was like, yeah, we'll get some, sure. And I've been known to spend, you know, like $20, $30, $40 at the most on tea before, loose leaf tea online. So it wasn't a big deal to me. And so at the time I didn't have my purse. My husband was with me, so he had all the money. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this. And so I looked at him, I was like, honey, you don't have to spend that much money. I was like, it's $12 an ounce, or $12 for 2 ounces, and another one was like $6 for 2 ounces or something. So we were like, well, we love the chai. We definitely want the chai. So she's like, oh, honey. Oh, my legs are so asleep. She's like, oh, honey, actually, our tea is, the chai tea is actually 2 different teas. So we have it in one of these and one of these. And so she pulls out the canisters. And she's like, okay, I'll go ahead and start ringing this up for you. And I'll go ahead and she starts dishing stuff in. And she's like, these canisters are $7. And I'm like, okay, great. And she starts like picking up these huge scoops of tea and shoving it in there. And she's like, oh, I'm not very good at measuring right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the scale. So it was $26, and I was like, well, okay. And I looked at my husband, I was like, we don't have to buy that much if you don't want to. Because I knew he loves tea, but he's not madly in love with it, like he won't drink it all the time. So, she's like, oh, and then we have to get the other one too, because that's what we did. We combined them. So you don't want to keep combining them in the canister. And I was like, oh no. So she pulls out a second canister. And I was like, great, we're $14 in 10. Lovely. And which are pretty nice. I mean, honestly, it's got like an actual lid to it that actually keeps it from, you know, it's tight, airtight. Ugh. So then she starts shoving more of that tea in there again and puts it over there, and it was like $46. By the time I got out of there, we spent over $80 in loose leaf tea, and I was so aggravated. I mean, I have a degree in fashion, and I've had a lot of salesmanship classes and business classes, and that was kind of the dumbest thing ever, is to sit there and try to sell someone this $700 kit, $700 tea set, and then all this other huge high-end products, which are fine if you're going in there for those products, but you don't shove someone to the $700 tea set before you even look at the little $44 tea set. Because when I started looking at that book, we were in Panera Bread, and for lunch, and I was looking through the cute little book, and I noticed like some of these canisters, or some of these cute little tea sets with the cups were $44. And I was like, why didn't she show us that? We probably would have said sure. We probably would have bought that. Then we probably would have went over and bought those canisters, those little to-go canisters. They have like the cute little, I don't know if I can show you the book or not technically. But I mean, they had like the little tea strainer built into it and everything. It just looked really awesome. And so I was like, oh, that's really cool. She could have totally made more money on us with more products if she had just did it the right way. She did such a bad job. And I'm sure she was thinking that she gets, she gets money on each thing she sells, So I'm sure that was probably her goal. But she was really annoying me because she'd say, oh, it's less than $700. Do you want me to wrap that up for you today? And I was like, seriously, I literally want to just walk away. It was crazy. But yeah, anyway, totally rambling and carrying on and just so annoyed with that crazy place. But just kind of wanted to warn you all, if you ever go in Teavana, be prepared if you end up getting a crazy saleswoman that's trying to sell you ridiculous amounts of products. Yeah, so I think she could have done a lot better. She probably could have sold us twice as much if she did it the right way. So anyway, so we have like $80 some worth of loose leaf tea, and now I have to go find one of my strainers, and I'm not sure if I know where my strainers are. I have 2 or 3, and I know I've put them up because it's been a while. It's probably been a year since I've done loose leaf tea. So now I have to get strainers and everything else. See, she could have just sold us like $26 worth of loose leaf tea and then sold us $100 worth of other stuff. Oh, she's such a nut. Anyway, I'm done with my rambling. Hopefully you all enjoyed this rambling video, and I will see y'all later. Bye.